What's up, guys? On today's episode of Bourbon Budz, we'll be reviewing Green River's new release, Foolproof Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
This particular bourbon comes in at 118.1 proof. It is 70% corn, 21% rye, and 9% malted barley.
Now, this bourbon is a blend of 5-year, 6-year, and 7-year aged bourbons. And then from that, once they blend it, they age it for a minimum of 5 years afterwards, which makes it a foolproof. Before we move on to making our pour, we want to give a huge shout out to our very first sponsor at Bourbon Budz, and it's T3 Treasures and Gifts. She sponsored us with our very own Glencairn glasses and our own coasters. Huge shout out to you, Tammy, with T3 Treasures and Gifts. Now we're going to dig in. All right, guys, so we're going to taste this bourbon. We're going to see what we think about it. We're going to give it a little nose, see what it's like on the palate, and hopefully give you a good, honest review. Cheers.
Cheers.
So initially, on the nose, I get a little bit more of a oakiness. I get some, I'd almost call it like a leather. It's kind of weird, but it's not a real sweet nose.
On the taste, it's a real sweet taste to me. Got hints of cherry and a little bit of caramel flavor.
I get a little vanilla. Not a real heavy bourbon. It's got a little spice, a little burn. Nothing major.
I can smell the spice. Kind of smells a little cinnamon.
The finish has a little mint to it. It's kind of weird, but it's a really tasty bourbon.
Now that you saying that, I'm saying cinnamon, but now that you said mint, kind of get a little mint on the nose.
I think it's not as sweet as the Green River Wheated, but it's very tasty. I haven't tried my Green River straight bourbon yet, but this is very tasty. I'm typically a fan of some of the higher proof bourbons, and coming in at 118.1, I mean, this is up there with some of them. It's not your 130s, but I mean, it's up there.
It has a real good flavor. I'm very impressed with this. It's not an expensive bottle.
So this bottle's been previously released within the last month or so in our area, which is, Thibodeau, Vacherie area. Shout out to Bayou Side Liquor. I found it there first. But this bottle, I don't know, it's I want to say it's between a $50 and $60 bottle. I mean, it's not a horrible purchase. It's a great tasting bourbon. All in all, it's pretty solid. So if you've been following Bourbon Budz for a little while, you've seen our previous episodes, and you know that we like to rank our bourbons on a scale of 1 through 20. Now, how we do that is we each rank it 1 to 10, 10 being the best. On this situation with this Green River Foolproof, it's got a little spiciness to it. It's a little sweet, nothing over sweet, which is what I like. I'm gonna say it's a solid 8. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a very good, tasty bourbon. Very enjoyable.
I'm going to go ahead and give it a 9. As far as the flavor, the consistency, it's a well-blended bourbon, and I enjoy it. I give it a solid 9.
All right, so the way that works is we take my 8 and his 9 and we add the two together. So that means today's review of Green River Foolproof Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey comes in at a 17 out of 20 for Bourbon Budz scale. I would say it's a very solid pour. We really appreciate you guys for sticking around. I hope you guys enjoy your day. Have a good one. Cheers.
Cheers.